Hello again and welcome to yet another vlog on Behind the Headset. Today, Tamworth face the Manchester United PL2 team in the first fixture in the National League Cup. Now, the National League Cup started last season. It was created to sort of replace FA Cup replays that were scrapped. A whole debacle about that and everything lives on in Tamworth's mind, since Tamworth feel they should have had a replay against Tottenham last season in the FA Cup when we drew 0-0 here at the Lamb, but that's a different story. Anyway, the National League Cup, basically the first round starts like a group stage where all the non-league teams or the National League teams play at home against all of the professional PL2 teams, and none of the National League teams play against each other. And all the games are at the non-league team's home ground until that group stage is finished. Then there's like a knockout stage as it moves on. So that's a little bit like that. Like I said, Tamworth today play the Manchester United PL2 team at home. It's a beautiful evening, 30 degrees plus it's been all day here today. It might be a bit of a hot one for some of the players. I imagine there'll be a few water breaks, in between, so we'll see how it goes. But I'm going to get inside, get set up, and hopefully it'll be an interesting game, and hopefully Manchester United have sent a fairly strong squad down, because I know the first team may be having a few issues at the moment and did last season, but from what I've spoken to people about who support Man United, the PL2 team, say the under-21 system, is still thriving and it's still as good as it ever has been. So yeah, I'm going to get inside, get set up, and then I'll catch up with you in a bit. So, made to the gantry, set up all the equipment. We are tonight streaming live on YouTube through National League TV as well. The camera's sat up there next to me. So yeah, that's another thing this season as well with the National League Cup. All the games are free to stream on YouTube, so that's a little bit of an incentive that the National League have done to try and get a few more eyes on the competition. Obviously my commentary will go directly out onto that, as well as the mixed commentary that we do for the club as well. So home games, our commentary will always go out on Mixer Radio and on the TV coverage that goes out on DAZN or National League TV. And away games, we solely just do it on Mixer for the away fans that can't travel to listen to. As a lot of you know, I've been doing this about 8 seasons now, so if you're new, drop me a subscribe and a like. It will really help me push this channel out and get to where I want to get to with it. Like I say, it's really new. This is only the 4th video, still a learning curve. I've trialled shorter videos and a longer length video. So if you could drop me a few comments on what you prefer to see. Obviously the home games, I don't want to try and put too much of the same in, so I don't want to keep putting ground shots in all the time, because you know what the ground looks like. You'll have seen it in videos before, or you will have seen it when you come here. The main thing is the longer videos will probably be more like the away ones, so it'll be a little bit of like travel on my way down, stopping off for food, views of the away ground, the facilities, bits and pieces like that. So yeah, just give me your thoughts and opinions. I'll take them all on board and see where I can improve in the future. But we're about an hour and a half away from kick-off. Hopefully team news will be out soon. Manchester United have arrived. They're currently out on the pitch looking at the surface. So yeah, hopefully it's going to be a good game, and yeah, I'll drop back your view in a little bit before kick-off. Right, so we're about 20 minutes or so away from kick-off. Team news is in. I will slide a little video of the team sheet in there now. Both teams are out on the pitch warming up, and yeah, there's actually a relatively good crowd here compared to what I imagined there was going to be. These cup games genuinely don't get a lot of attention, but there is quite a few Man U fans that have made the journey as well. I imagine they're fairly most local fans. Looking at the score tonight, I'm not too sure really how to take this game honestly at all, being it's the first National League Cup game of the season. We were in a different group to what we were last season as well, so we can't really judge it on that either. And obviously Man United historically have a really good academy as well, and they look to have sent a fairly older squad down to the land this evening. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see how the game goes through the fullness of time, but I'll certainly be back at half time with my opinions and thoughts on the half-time score anyway. And also I'm going to get him in tonight. We've got Max on commentary this evening with me, so we've got someone in as well. It's always good to have a co-commentator as well. Max's second game on Lambs Media, so he's absolutely buzzing for that one as well. And yeah, so we'll be back at half time with our thoughts and opinions of the game so far. Do now make their way out onto the pitch, led out by referee Ross Martin, his assistants Matthew Martin, Aaron Hallam, and the fourth official is Drew Dutton. Tamworth playing in their red and black home shirt with red shorts and red, black and white socks. Man United in the all-white away kit with black trim. Just lining up in front of the main stand below us in the filming gantry, so they can exchange handshakes and pleasantries as usual. And just looking at Manny Duca there at the end of the Tamworth line, he's a full head and shoulders above everybody else on the entire pitch. The height of Manny Duca is hopefully throughout the season he's going to be a real target man for Tamworth, Max. Yeah, that would be great to see if that can come to fruition. Two teams are taking up their sides of the pitch. Tamworth on the left-hand side, Man United on the right, just doing their respective little training drills before this game gets underway. So there's a bit of an unexpected twist in this one so far. The Man United number 6, and let me just get his name correctly, Saiku Kone, is down on the pitch receiving treatment after a clash of heads with Tamworth's Manny Duca. He's been down on the pitch for at least 10 minutes now. Medical staff and everything are in attendance, and there's stretchers and an ambulance waiting to take him away as well. It doesn't look good, I must admit. He was brought to his feet, aided momentarily, but he didn't look comfortable on his feet at all, and he's been laid back down since. Don't know the extent of the injury at all. Tamworth's Manny Duca seems okay, but at the minute there was about 4 minutes left to play in the first half, but that has been brought to a halt. All the players have been made to go back into the changing room until we know what is going on. Just referring to the first half though, Man United started the best, in fairness. They had a lot of the ball. They were playing the style of academy football that you would know, possession ball, playing out from the back, and Tamworth were happy just to sit with a low block and absorb a lot of the pressure. And it wasn't until midway through the first half where Tamworth began to still sit back with that low block and invite the pressure on, but looked a little bit more thirsty to get the ball back and then try and attack the Man United goal. And again, I think Tamworth have created quite a few good goal scoring opportunities in the trailing ends of that first half, and it began to look a lot more evenly conticipated, or should we say, sort of game. But again, at the minute, thoughts are away from the game, and they're all on the Man United player at the minute, who is still receiving treatment on the pitch. Again, we don't know if this game is going to continue. At the minute, like I say, abandoned at half time or just before half time, so he can continue to receive treatment. So at the minute, all thoughts are with him. And yeah, I'll be back with you as soon as possible, until we know what is going to happen with the rest of this game. Yeah, absolutely. But we are going to be back underway here very soon, with full commentary across YouTube and Mixler as well after that little break in play. But really, it's sort of put a bit of a dampener on what was a very, very good game of football, hasn't it? It's just, at the minute, it feels very deflated around here, doesn't it? Because it's yeah, the atmosphere is completely adjusted. It was just getting to that stage where Tamworth were beginning to get into the game more and more. The Tamworth fans beginning to get beyond the Tamworth team. The United fans were still behind their team, and like you say, with obvious reasons, the atmosphere has just gone completely flat. So it will be very interesting to see what happens when the two teams do make their way back out onto the pitch here. Presuming we are going to get the remainder of this game. Just to update you all here, we've now been abandoned for about half an hour. We're still unsure whether this game is going to continue or not, as we are still waiting for a second ambulance to arrive to take the Man United player away to hospital, since we have to have as part of the cup rules, we have to have an ambulance here at all times. So we are waiting for a replacement ambulance to come to take the player away so that the other one can remain, so the game can get back underway. And at the minute it's very up in the air whether this game is going to continue this evening or not. So yeah, it could end on sad terms. We still again wish all the best wishes to the Man United player, Saiku Kone, who actually on further reading is actually on the fringes of the Man United first team, featured for them a few times last season. So yeah, has a bright future ahead of him as well. So wishes to him once again that he has a speedy recovery. But yeah, again, not sure if or when this game is going to continue. There's still a big crowd of around 500 to 600 in here, maybe even more this evening for this game. It's way more than I anticipated on the first reflection. But yeah, if I get any updates, I'll come back to you as soon as possible. So, a little bit of a disappointing end to this game. It was actually abandoned because the Man United player obviously went off in the ambulance and we couldn't get a replacement ambulance here, so the game could continue. It was a really good game throughout the first half so far. United started the game off really well, as you would expect them to do, passing the ball around nicely, playing it out from the back, really trying to play the ball into the Tamworth box, but not really threatening too much. They hit the post once, which was probably the closest that they came to threatening on the Tamworth goal. Midway point in the first half, Tamworth began just to, I think, just play with a little bit more desire and up to the tempo ever so slightly, began to just be a little bit more aggressive in winning the ball back from United, and then actually put quite a few attacks on the United goal and had quite a few, forays into the United box, had a few corners and set pieces that really, tested the United keeper and the United defence. And then it was that final Tamworth corner that came in, and there was a clash of heads there, and the United player just fell to the ground in a heap. And obviously, hopefully that he is okay, and hopefully our thoughts and best wishes are with him and everybody connected at Man United. We don't know when the game is going to be replayed yet. It will have to be replayed since it is a National League Cup game, and most likely the entirety, the full 90 minutes as well. I highly doubt they will continue the game from the 40-ish minute from where the game was halted. But yeah, anyway, that aside, not the best of endings to today's vlog, really. I've debated whether to actually put this out or not, but I will, just to show you some of the things that can happen as a commentator, behind the scenes, and the things that we do have to actually go through. Next commentary from me and Tamworth and Lambs Media will be this coming Saturday, when we travel to Roots Hall, the home of Southend United, for a National League fixture, 3 PM kickoff, and hopefully a much better day out on the pitch, and also an away day as well, on the first away day in the league, where hopefully I'll be able to film a lot more behind the scenes stuff, like stops on the way, and the things that we do when we get to the away ground, and there'll be a lot more things to obviously talk about and to show. So yeah, look forward to that one. And anyway, thanks for watching today. Please do give me a like and subscribe. I'm still trying to build this channel. Your likes and subscribers really do help. The last video against Scunthorpe was really well received. I had a lot of views, and I am very grateful of all the support everybody showed me online, stopped me in the ground, spoke to me. Honestly, all your kind words, positive words, are truly taken on board, and I really do take them to heart. And honestly, it's making me want to do this more and more and more. So until the next time, thank you from myself, and I will catch you in the next one.